Good morning, students. Today, the political science class, the chapter is Defense of the Nation. So, as you have already known, our country was under the imperial rule of the foreigners, and only after many protests, struggles and sacrifice we got our independence on 15th August 1947. So when we got independent in 15th August 1947. How we get the independence? So many protests, sacrifice and struggles after we get the independence. So that's why our main duty is protect our country from the external aggression. So what is the main duty or bounded duty of us? The main duty is protect our nation from the external aggressor. So how you protect our country from the external aggression? So we protect our country from the external aggression with the help of the defense. So that's why we wanted to need a defense. So why we wanted to need a defense? To protect our country from the external aggression, we want to need a defense. So India has totally 15,200 kilometers land border. So how many kilometers India has a land border? 15,200 kilometers as a land border and 7,560.50 kilometers sea border. How many kilometers land border India had? 15,200 kilometers. 7,560.50 kilometers as a sea border. So we have a border relationship with our neighboring countries. Which are our neighboring countries? Yes, the Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Nepal, Myanmar and Bhutan are our neighboring countries. So India, it is so we have India like this. So you know this. So which are our neighboring countries? Here the Pakistan is our neighboring countries. Nepal, then here the China, next Bangladesh, Bhutan and Sri Lanka and Myanmar are our neighboring countries. So which are our neighboring countries? Yes, Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan, China, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka of our neighboring countries. So that's why to protect our border we want to need a defense. The main function of the defense it is mainly we want to defense for mainly to main purposes is prevent the external aggression. Got it? So when we got independence 15th August 1947. So India was under the imperial rule from the foreigners. Many struggles, protester and sacrifice we got independence in 15th August 1947. That's why we want to need to protect our country, we want to need a defense. What is the main function of the defense? To safeguard our country. Then India has a 15,200 kilometers land border, 7,560.5 kilometers sea border. We have a border relationship with our neighboring countries. Which are our neighboring countries? Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan, China, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka of our neighboring countries. Now I am going to explain the organizations of the defense force. Now I am going to explain about organizations of our defense force. You know our defense force has three wings. How many wings? As our defense force? Indian defense is as three wings. Which are the three wings? One is army, second one is navy, and third one is air force, and third one is air force. These are the three wings of our defense force. Got it? So Indian defense has three wings. Which are the three wings? One is army, second one is navy, and third one is air force. All the three forces are controlled by the commander-in-chief. So who is the chief of our armed force? Commander-in-chief. Who is the chief of our armed force? So commander-in-chief. He was the chief of our armed force. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಈ ಕಮಾಂಡರ್ ಇನ್ ಚೀಫ್ ಯಾರು ಇರ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ the president of India, he was the commander in chief of our armed force. Got it? India has three wings. Indian defense has three wings. One is army, second one is navy, and third one is air force. So president of India, he was the commander in chief of all three armed force. Who is our present commander in chief of defense? Yes, Ramanand Kovind. He was the present president of India, and he is also present commander in chief of all three armed forces. Then every wing has its own chief. So the army's chief is known as general. So what was the chief? What is the chief of armed force? Who is the chief of the armed force? General. He was the chief of the army. Next, who is the chief of the navy? Admiral. Who is the chief of the navy? Admiral. He was the chief of the navy. Then who is the chief of the air force? The air chief marshal. Air chief marshal. He was the chief of the air force. And another CIDS is appointed. CIDS officer was appointed because for the better management of three armed forces. So what is the abbreviation of the CIDS? CIDS means Chief of Integrated Defense Service. So he appointed to look after the management of three armed forces. Then when this post was created, this post was created in 2001. In 2001, the defense is created a special officer post. It is known as the CIDS in 2001. The full form of the CIDS is Chief of Integrated Defense Service. Then the Indian defense ministers coordinate the work of three forces. Each force has its own training center. So who is the present defense minister of India? Yes, Rajnath Singh. He was the present defense minister of India. Then in the headquarters of the defense force, where is headquarters of defense force is located? The headquarters of the defense force is located in New Delhi. It was located in New Delhi. So where is headquarters of the defense force is located? It is located in New Delhi. Then it has a ministry as four sections. The defense ministry has a four section. Which are the four section? The one is defense section. The one is defense section. The second one is defense production defense production section, and third one is defense research and development section, and fourth one is retired defense personnel welfare section. So these are the four sections of the defense ministry. So these are the organizations of the defense force. Got it? India got independence in 1947. After the so many struggles, sacrifice and protest, we got the independence. That's why our main aim is to safeguard our country from the external aggression. That's why we want to need a defense force. Our defense force has three wings. One is army, second one is navy, and third one is air force. So the President of India, he was the commander-in-chief of the all armed forces. Every has its their own chief. The army's chief is known as the general, the navy's chief is known as the admiral, and air force chief is known as the air chief marshal. Then in 2001, the special post of CIDS is created. CIDS means Chief of Integrated Defense Services. This person is maintain the management of all three armed forces. Then the Defense Minister of India is work with the coordinate of the three wings. The present Defense Minister is Rajnath Singh. Then the Defense Ministry has four sections. Which are the four sections? There are mainly defense section. The second one is defense production section, and third one is defense research and developmental section, and fourth one is retired defense personnel welfare section. In New Delhi, the armed headquarters is located. So where is armed headquarters is located? In New Delhi. So next I am going to explain one by one the composition and the structure of the armed forces. The first wing of defense force is army. The first it is an army. The headquarters of the army, it is also located in New Delhi. So where was the headquarters of army is located? It is located in New Delhi. The head of the Indian Army is known as Commander-in-Chief. Who is the head of the head of the Indian Army? Commander-in-Chief. So many he has many officers under him. After the Commander-in-Chief, deputy commander-in-chief. Next, under the deputy commander-in-chief, major general worked. Major general. Under him, brigadier. Brigadier is worked. Under him, military secretary, and military engineer to assist him in his work. Military engineers. So who are the officers assist to Commander-in-Chief? The Deputy Commander-in-Chief, Major General, Brigadier, military secretariat and military engineers were assist to commander in chief. So these are the hierarchical positions of the army. Got it? So who is the head of the army? Commander in chief of the commander in chief. He was the head of the army. Under him, so many officials were worked to assist the commander in chief. Who are the officials assist to commander in chief? There are deputy commander in chief, major general, brigadier, military secretary and military engineer worked. So the armed force, the army, it has four units. Which are the four units? One is infantry. Which are the units of the army? One is infantry. One is infantry. Second one is cavalry. Third one is tank regiment. Tank regiments and gunners regiments. And gunners regiment are the units of the army. So which are the four units of the army? One is infantry, second one is cavalry, third one is tank regiments, and fourth one is gunners regiment. Then there is a supply and engineers branch. So the Indian army has divided it into 7 commands for the administrative convenience. So how many commands as there Indian army? There are the 7 commands. Which are the 7 commands? The one is Western commands. The one is Western commands. One is Western commands. Second one is Eastern commands. Eastern commands. The third one is northern commands. The fourth one is southern commands. Fifth one is central commands. Sixth one is training commands. And seventh one is northwestern commands. So where is the headquarters of the Western commands? It is in Chandigarh. Next, the Eastern commanders headquarters, it is in Kolkata. Then the Northern commands chief, it is in Udhampur in Kashmir. Then Southern commander is in Pune. Next, Lucknow, and sixth one is Moho, and seventh is Jaipur, in Rajasthan. So these are the 7 commands of the armed forces. So the Indian army has 7 commands for the administrative purposes. Which are the 7 commands? Western commands in Chandigarh. The headquarters it is in Chandigarh, and Eastern commands headquarters it is in Kolkata in West Bengal. Northern commands it is in Udhampur in Kashmir. Southern commands it is in headquarters it is in Pune in Maharashtra. Central commands headquarters it is in Lucknow in Uttar Pradesh. Training commands it is in headquarters it is in Mohor in Madhya Pradesh. Northwestern commands headquarters it is in Jaipur in Rajasthan. So these are the 7 commands. Then so what are the each commands is in under the charge of a general officer. Each commands is in the charge of the general commanders. So the rank of a lieutenant general or ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ ಅಂದಾಗ lieutenant general. Next the each commands was divided by subdivision. Which are the subdivision? One is area and sub area. Who look after the area and sub area respectively? Major general and brigadier look after the administration of the area and sub areas unit. Then the important training center of the armed forces, one is National Defence Academy in Kadakwasla near Pune, and second one is Defence Personnel College in Wellington near Ooty, and third one is National Defence College in New Delhi, and the Indian Military Academy in Dehradun, and training school in Chennai. These are the training school of the Army of India. So where was the training centers of Army is located? The one is National Defence Academy in Kadakwasla. It is near Pune. The second one is Defence Personnel College in Wellington near Ooty, and third one is National Defence College in New Delhi, and the Indian Military Academy in Dehradun, and Officer Training Center it is in Chennai. Then the main function of the army, one is to protect the land and its sovereignty against attacks by the foreign nation. And second responsibility of our or the important role of the army is guarding and border areas and tackling the natural calamities. So the defense force is great influenced on our geographical, political, social and technical environment. So which are the factors influence our defense force? One is geographical, political, social and technical environment influence of our defense force. So these are our Indian Army composition or structure of Indian Army. So Indian Army, the headquarters of Indian Army is located in New Delhi. The chief of the army is commander-in-chief. So many officials were worked under him and also assist to him. Who are the important officers? One is deputy commander-in-chief, second one is major general, third one is brigadier, and third one is military secretary and military engineer. Indian Army has 4 units. One is infantry, cavalry, tank regiment and gunner regiment. Then the Indian Army it has 7 commands for the administrative purposes. Which are the 7 commands? One is Western Commands, the headquarters in Chandigarh. Eastern Commands, the headquarters in Kolkata and West Bengal. Third one, Northern Commands, the headquarters it is in Udhampur in Kashmir. Fourth one, Southern Commands, the headquarters in Pune in Maharashtra. Fifth one, Central Commander, the headquarters it is in Lucknow in Uttar Pradesh. Training Command Center, it is in Moho in Madhya Pradesh. Northwestern Commands, its headquarters in Jaipur in Rajasthan. For the administrative purposes, each command was divided into areas and sub-areas. It was looked after by Major General and brigadier, and it was also a mini training institution. One is National Defence Academy in Kadakwasla near Pune, Defence Personnel College in Wellington near Ooty, the National Defence College in New Delhi, then the Indian Military Academy in Dehradun, and the Officer Training School in Chennai. The main function of the army is to safeguard our country, and it is also play very important role in guarding the border and tackling the natural calamities. So our army is also influenced by many factors like one is geographical, political, social and technical environment. So in next class we discuss about Navy and Air Force. Thank you.